Fallout Season 2 will be dropping sooner rather than later.
So Fallout Season 2 may return sooner than expected. Vernon Sanders, head of TV at Amazon MGM Studios, said the scripts are ready and progress is, quote, very fast. The team has a clear vision, Sanders told Deadline. Season 2 will match or surpass Season 1's quality. We're moving quickly and think fans will be pleased. The show was nominated for the Best Drama Series at this year's Emmys, with Walter Goggins up for lead actor in a drama. So this tells me, just thinking about this, because again, Amazon, Netflix, Apple TV, if they think it's gonna be a hit, they're gonna have something on the back burner just in case, but not greenlit anything until they know more, because they don't want to spend oodles of money, and then if it's a bust, waste all of it. So this tells me that they already had this. If the scripts are already ready, and the show came out when, like May, so we're 2 months in, and the scripts are for season 2 are already done.
April.
April. Wow. Okay. So maybe they've just now wrapped it up, but still, to have a turnaround this fast on scripts means that they were already starting to write season 2, in my opinion, because they were either that confident or they just wanted to have something. They were that confident, and plus they wanted to have it ready just to keep that capitalization or strike while the iron's hot type deal. So I don't know. It's good for this. It's good for the show. Like I think if it's going to be better now, the better quality, I believe as well. And if it's going to be better quality, like again, they could. It's going to matter when they start shooting, but potentially if they start shooting, if the scripts are done and they start shooting it, let's say October, November, December, it could be ready by spring.
Yeah, it definitely could. I just looked up. The show came out April 10th. It was reported
like that.
Yeah, it was reported on April 18th that the show was renewed for a second season.
Yeah.
So things are moving pretty quickly, and I think people are getting past this. Like I heard Tim and Andy talking about this on Kind of Funny, where Game of Thrones kind of changed the scenery of like how long a season should take to make and everything.
True.
And it's not been necessarily good. And I would totally agree, because anytime there's a huge break like Game of Thrones season 6 to 7, it was not great.
Yeah.
House of Dragons, it's been almost 2 years since we got House of Dragons.
Wow.
And it's like, okay, what's going on in this show? And then you get something like Mandalorian season 3, where it does, like, nothing feels super connected. And then you look at Stranger Things, that show should have been done and gone.
Yeah. And it's now just getting its final season, next year?
Yeah, something like that. And it's like, I'm glad that we're getting a little bit closer to, every year we're getting a new season. That is what it should be. And I know it's like, yes, they're making things that are on big, large scale, but when people want something, they want it then and now.
Right.
And it's like, I feel like people don't really care about movies right now.
No, because it's all about TV. And it's like, again, once you watch a movie, like, of course, there's always the repeat. You can always keep watching it on repeat if you need to, unless it's in theaters, because then that gets expensive. But with TV shows, it's like there's a new, like, now, unless they just like drop it all at once, like they did with Fallout, right? You have to repeat it, but there's just multiple episodes to watch. Like Disney Plus does this. Like, I haven't watched it yet, but The Acolyte, like it just aired its last episode Tuesday, and it's been airing since June. So we've had a month and a half of a TV show to watch, like, every week. It's like the same thing with anime. Anime is when a new season drops, it's weekly. So I think it's just that constant, like, newness and immediate. Now, of course, it's always that debate of immediate gratitude or instant gratitude type thing. Like, I want it now, like, give it to me now. So it's it still kind of sets that mindset. But also, it's just that feeling of like, oh, I got to watch this new episode, or type deal. So I think the way we consume small stuff, and again, COVID played a lot of it, because we couldn't go to the theaters for a long time, and so it's like everyone wanted to binge watch TV, and it's like, oh man, there's a new show of this, or they're rebooting the series. Like, let me check this out. So I think TV has had a resurgence over the last couple of years too.
These shows, like, it takes a lot to build these
Yeah.
shows. Fallout, like, I loved this show. It was so well done. They made the world feel realistic, you know, as realistic as Fallout could be, type deal. But it felt like the games, and I know the showrunner and all of that was talking about, you know, we've only scratched the surface, you know, compared to a game that has thousands of hours of things to do in the world. It's like we've got a lot more to explore. And I hope, you know, season 2, it's like, where could the story go from here? Like, there's a lot of options. For I don't want to spoil anything for anyone that hasn't watched season 1. Highly suggest going to watch it. Even if you're not a Fallout fan, if you're just looking for a good show, the storytelling is really, really solid in it. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of it, because when video games are adapted well, this, and then thinking of Last of Us as well, like, we can have some amazing, amazing stories. And you look on the opposite side of the coin, it came out today that Halo, the TV series, is canceled.
Oh, wow.
Like, they're not doing another season. They're doing 2. Microsoft and 343 are looking to shop it around, but Paramount is not wanting to do any more of it.
Crazy.
And it's like, if you look at that, and then you look at something like Fallout, and then you even look at what we reported on last week with the Horizon show, it's like people are hungry for these things, but it has to be done well, and it has to treat the actual game lore very respectful.
Correct.
That's why Last of Us has done so well, and that's why Fallout has done so well.
Isn't the God of War being done by Amazon as well? The God of War TV show?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah. So I'm super stoked about it. And, you know, they got, I think, 16 noms. We'll talk about that in the quick hits and everything, but that is amazing. So I am super stoked for Fallout season 2. Y'all let us know what you thought about the first season and what you want to see in the second season. I hope, like, there's potential to see a lot of stuff from Fallout.
Yes.
I hope it doesn't go the route of, you know, like a Walking Dead, where they try to milk it. There's a lot of stories, but like it just needs to be done the right way.